Jenn Matney is back to keep us on the healthy path with Food Positive.
Hi, welcome back to Food Positive, where we explore all different kinds of nutrition topics so we can take a preventative look at our health and use food as medicine. I'm Jenn Matney. I'm a holistic nutritionist right here on the South Shore, and today we're going to be tackling what you need to know about nutrition labels. While we're not going to get into every little nitty-gritty detail or everything you could possibly know about nutrition labels, we are going to be focusing on 3 specific areas to keep in mind when shopping for processed food. The very first question I ask myself when I'm looking at a new food item is, what's your serving size? Now, the reason why that's important is because you might think to yourself, rationally, the whole item is a serving size, the whole box or can or bottle, and you might be surprised to find out that is often not true. So when you're looking at the amount you actually consume, that might be 2 or 3 or more servings. And in that case, the daily values, the calories, the added sodium, the added sugar, all of those items will need to be doubled or tripled in order to give an accurate picture of what you're actually consuming. For example, I have here a lemonade iced tea, which during the summer, you might think to yourself, if it's hot out and I'm thirsty, I'm gonna drink the whole bottle, right? And so I was fascinated to find out that there are 2 serving sizes in a bottle this size. And so when we look at that, we want to make sure we're looking at calories are doubled or the added sugar is doubled. So for the entire bottle, it's actually 41 grams of sugar, and we just need to keep that in mind when we're looking at the food and beverages that we're putting into our bodies. So the first thing to remember is, what's your serving size? The second area to focus on is check your levels. So everyone has their different daily value levels they hone in on when they look at a nutrition label for different reasons. For example, if someone's looking to build some muscle, they might be focused at grams of protein in a certain snack food. If you are an individual who has more blood sugar concerns, you might be focused on the amount of carbohydrates in any food item. Whatever your main focus, make sure you take a long, hard look at the processed sugar and processed salt values. For example, I have a food item here, and this is a carton of soup. It's interesting to note that there's 1 serving in this whole container, and it's just like a Southwest, like a black bean soup kind of vibe. It actually is organic. So often people think that that is quite a healthy option, but it's important to note that there's 1450 milligrams, 1,450 milligrams of sodium in here, which is 63% of your daily value of sodium. So processed salt, processed sugar are added to food items to make them incredibly tasty, but those ingredients actually create inflammation and imbalance in the body. So you want to keep an eye on those values specifically, because this is a lot of sodium to eat in one go, and you want to make sure you keep that in mind when you're looking at the full picture of your day. Is this going to put you over your sodium, your daily sodium levels? The last section that I like to look at on a nutrition label is ingredients, ingredients, ingredients. So while I've checked my serving size, what's my serving size? I've checked my levels, I feel comfortable with those to check, we're good to go. However, my desire to eat a processed food item might come crashing down when I look at the ingredients, depending on what's there. For example, whole foods build health because they have whole vitamins, whole minerals, whole phytonutrients, and those items actually bring, they help our bodies process foods, they help our bodies go through all of the metabolic processes that we need to do in everyday life. So whole foods are key, which is why when I look at the nutrition section, the ingredients section, I look for 5 ingredients or fewer. And I'm always wary of food ingredients that I have never heard of or cannot pronounce. So I have another food item here. This is actually like a microwavable snack. And there's ingredients in here like thiamine mononitrate, methylcellulose, maltodextrin, that one I actually do know, L-cysteine hydrochloride. I'm not sure what any of those items are without doing a little bit of research. It doesn't say apples or nuts or any type of meat or any food item ingredient that I might use in my kitchen readily. So that's what I look for in the ingredient section. I also look for any food allergens. So for those of you who have food allergies or sensitivities, all of those food allergens, those main top 8 ones, are actually going to be listed in bold in the ingredient section or just right after the ingredient section. And removing those allergenic foods from our diet will actually help reduce inflammation and support the immune system function if you have an allergy or sensitivity to that food item. So that's the last section. I like to check ingredients, 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 because I like to know what's going in my body. I like to be able to say it out loud and know what I'm talking about and make sure it's not on my list of food allergies. Now you too are a nutrition label expert. Yay! When you head to the grocery store, just keep these 3 sections in mind. What's your serving size? Check your values, and ingredients, ingredients, ingredients. Assessing each of these sections on any nutrition label of a food item you want to purchase will help you make positive choices for your health. If you have any health questions or nutrition questions, please send them on along to the local scene at PAC TV. We would really love to tackle those topics that mean the most to you. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time on our next segment of Food Positive.
Thanks, Jen. For more helpful insight and advice, visit Jen's website at eatpositivebepositive.com.